How did you transition? Because you were with an agency in New York modeling. I guess you also had an acting agent. What was that transition?
It was very hard, but Paris started to really pay off. When Givenchy said, I want you here, I want to make the clothing on your body before the show, and allowed me to really take a part in that, I had to make an executive decision. And there were a lot of people who thought I was a little crazy. But in my brain, I wasn't going to start one maybe career for one that was really starting to pay off. So I made that decision and just stayed in Paris and in Italy, worked in Tokyo, and was very successful in Germany.
So then how did you get from New York to Paris?
It's very funny. At the age of 17, I graduated high school early. And my mother was very upset. She thought it was to go to college early, but it was to move to New York early. She actually didn't speak to me for quite some time when I chose modeling over pre-med career, because I couldn't decide whether to be a scientist. I know that sounds crazy, or a model. But once I came to New York, I finally got an agent, but they cornered me into showroom modeling. Again, I now get to tell girls, agencies have different caliber of models. They have girls who do the car shows and the hair shows, nothing against them. Then they have girls who do showroom for the designer. Then they have their stars. And all can make a living. There is nothing wrong, but you have to know what you want. And I got pinpointed into showroom. And I got very upset one day with my booker. Her name was Betty at Zoli. I don't mind saying it now. Betty, wherever you are, I love you, girl, like a play cousin. I said, Betty, why aren't I doing the fashion show? She said, because you're a showroom model. I said, well, I want to do the show. She said, be happy. You're making a lot of money. You're where you're supposed to be. Came home, called my dad. He said, baby, who decides who does Fashion Week? I said, well, everybody kind of looks to Paris. He said, then why you don't go to Paris? And I went, hello. So I paid my rent in New York for 6 months. I paid so much Con Edison, I think they thought I was crazy. But to those models who are listening, what I want you to get from this is I had a plan. You don't just go and you don't have a plan. I also took well over 10 grand with me because I didn't want to stay in a model's apartment. I'll find a tiny little hole. It would be my hole because I'm going to get up and go on castings. I'm going to get rest. I'm going to exercise. So I went to Paris, and really quick, because you'll love this. I landed at 6 a.m, had a list of the best agents. Marilyn Gauthier, love you, Marilyn. I went straight to Marilyn Gauthier. The bookers were saying, well, she's kind of fat, but we need a black girl, but she's kind of fat. And
excuse me, what was fat?
American size 8.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep. American size 8. And they were like, but we need somebody for Bellman right now. Marilyn came out of her office just to hear what all the talking was. She looked at me. She called me in her office and she said, do you model professionally? I said, yes, I'm with Zoli. She said, let me see your portfolio. I said, I don't have one because I'm a showroom model. She said, then you're a liar. And we are so pissed that you girls coming over here lying. I said, Marilyn, I'm not lying. You can call. She gets on the phone. Bonjour, Betty. Bonjour, comment ça va? Oh, bonjour, Marilyn. How are you? Betty, we have a young lady here named, and my heart stopped because I need you to remember, Betty threatened me. She told me not to pursue anything than what I was being given. And she was very clear. And I said, Betty, it's Lu. And this was her response. Marilyn, you can send her back to New York. You don't even have to worry about it. And then Marilyn said, wait a minute. If she's telling the truth about that, is she telling the truth that she does major showrooms and pulling in major money? Well, yeah. Is she telling the truth that she works every day solid? Well, yeah. Marilyn said, I called you begging you for African-American girls who could walk, and you're sitting on her and you wouldn't send her? Marilyn, There's a diamond in front of me. It's a little rough right now, but I'm going to polish the diamond. The problem is the diamond won't be coming back to you.
Yeah.
And Marilyn kept me there. And it's so funny. She said, Lou, I need you to go to Balmain, but you're overweight. I said, just send me, Marilyn. Just send me. I walk in, guys, I walk in, and every model I had ever dreamed about was sitting there. There was Katusha and Alva Chen and I mean, just you name it. Everybody, and Fiona, just all the top Black girls, Rashumba, all the girls. And I was sitting there, and for a split second, I said, what the heck? Then something hit me. They in the waiting room like I'm in the waiting room. Casting like I'm on a casting. And this is the best part. One of them, the madame came out to get our portfolios. And remember, I didn't have one.
Right.
She said, I need your portfolio. And I said, oh, excuse-moi, madame. I'm so sorry. The agency should have told you. My portfolio is at French Vogue. I'm being considered for a cover.
Yes.
She said, Atonde. Now, if you're going to lie, you got to go through with your lie. So I took my heels off, put my flats back on, went to put my coat back on. And all the other African-American models looked and laughed under their breath because they knew if French Vogue was looking for an African-American girl, they would have known about the casting. They knew. So they all looked and they're like, oh, we got a real one now. Oh, we got one. Oh, we got. So the madame came out and said, you wait. We're going to try an outfit. My brain went, gotcha. So one of the models looked at me and said, what's your name? I said, my name is Lu Celania. My friends call me Lu. And she said, well, Lu. And I said, no. Only my friends call me Lu. You can call me Lu Celania.